pissing you off, gets me off, like my lawyers when the fucking judge lets me off.
This is what I think of the dragon hunts. Roll it. Welcome back, Your Highnesses, distinguished guests, humans, non-humans, and prestigious honorable attendees. And of course, let's not forget the window lickers. I know 2 or 3 people who get butthurt when I call them window lickers, but that's kind of confusing because why would you be mad at me for just calling you what you are? Not my fault you are good at licking windows. You should be proud of it, you should own it, and you should cherish it. Also, my channel memberships are growing, which is more than I can say for my pelvic popsicle. We have now reached 8 members with the recent addition of Mel Adams. So, I'd like to welcome you to the Galactic Federation of Window Lickers. Thank you Mel, Trevor, Juice, Billy, Dan Chan, Ant-Man Athena, and Fowlan for your continued support. And if anybody else feels like becoming part of my lap dance support group, feel free to press join next to the sub button. And they have 3 different levels. If not, just make sure to sub and like, since it's absolutely free anyways. And I appreciate it either way. So after that long-winded but necessary intro, I want to talk about these dragon hunts and my own personal opinion on them. Some of you might agree, some of you might not, and some of you might not even care. But here we go regardless. So ever since this new module released, I'm pretty sure most of you have been trying hard to get to the ancient tier of dragons. And once there, grinding it out to get all the gear you prefer adding to your character's arsenal. I want to know your feelings and opinions in the comments after this video though, because your experience due to what groups you run with, your item level, class, or your overall experience might be way different than mine. I mean, you can only speak on your behalf through your own experiences anyways, and we all experience things differently. So please let me know. I'm truly interested. So my own personal experience, I think, is pretty well rounded at this point after reaching Dragon Hunter rank 81. And I know others have 100 by now, and some already have 4 or 5 mythic gear pieces already because they also run their alts through the Dragon Hunts themselves. But unlike what people believe, I don't spend insane amounts of hours in Neverwinter. Most of my time is split between my family, editing videos, and friends, and sometimes touching my poison thorn.
At least twice a day.
These are the gear pieces I managed to get thus far. The new Gristor's horns and the 10% damage to Dragon's Ring. And I want every single mythic item in the shop, so I'll be farming dragons for months on end. So no rush, since I will only get 1 piece a week anyways. I love the dragons, even though they piss me off sometimes. The mechanics on occasion piss me off because all I want to do is hit the thing. And when I'm being pushed, stunned, thrown, and trampled on, it only makes my objective to hit the thing difficult to say the least. But that's just me heated in the moment because I'm a very passionate player and I'm also Greek, so that's expected. But in all honesty, every mechanic the dragons have, everything they do no matter how annoying, is way better than the alternative, which was what we had before they added them, which was nothing. Their rages, their mass dispelling, and every other mechanic they have or use is a welcome addition to Neverwinter in my eyes. I mean, seriously, what would you prefer? The old boring dragons who only bit, flew, and smacked you with their tail? Nah. They're boring and way too easy. I love the chaos of the new hunts. I love that they make some people angry, including myself, as you see here.
Can I use my potions?
Fucking Christos, fucking Banagiesu. I love that they spam attacks quickly and push me back just as I'm about to use my daily, even though it makes me mad. Most attacks they do are telegraphed. It's just so fast and often that you would assume that they don't, but they actually do. And as far as taking damage when you think you shouldn't be, just go up to the top left or wherever you have your character's buff bar and just check it. The buff bar will show you why you are taking damage even when you think you shouldn't be. These dragon hunts keep you on your toes, and they force you to stay out of the elements like fire, ice, poison, and so on. These dragons also seem to have their own personalities. Not sure who noticed by now, but each dragon has 6 to 7 different names attached to them. And it could be more, because I'm not sure how many different names each dragon actually has. My theory is depending on the dragon's name, they have specific mechanics that they do more or less of. Some white dragons, for example, drop more ice, while others drop way less. Same goes for the rest of the dragons. Some blues are harder than others. Some reds push more than others, and some greens drop more poison than others. Granted, this is only my theory, not confirmed by anybody I know of. Maybe somebody already mentioned it, I don't know. But test it out yourself. Write down dragons' names as you go through them and see if there's any noticeable differences in how they act, how they react, and their mechanics overall. I mean, it could just be my imagination or just some random mechanics repeating themselves more or less frequently. But whatever it is, it's still interesting to me. I think these dragons are incredible, and we need more of this in the game. Remember a while back when I made a video saying they should add goals that you need to reach before you can get prizes as opposed to random RNG all the time? Well, that's what they did here. Your goal is to reach a certain Dragon Hunter rank to be able to get the gear you want. When you reach your Dragon Hunter rank, for example 50, you unlock the rings. And then when you reach 100, you unlock the new ribcage. I absolutely love that. Imagine all the gear only dropped from the dragons and was based solely on RNG. Nah, I'd rather know what my goal is and then work towards it. The only people not happy with these dragons are the ones struggling with them, which makes sense. People make so many assumptions and assume everything is a bug when it's truly not. Sure, there might be a few bugs because it's Neverwinter, but overall, I think they did an amazing job with these dragons. I love the difficulty level as well. It seems very well balanced, even if some people are crying about it. These dragons actually make you a better player overall. Everything about this hunt system is beautiful. The modifier system is great because you decide what to use, which means you decide your difficulty on your own. The farming for upgrading the modifiers is also super easy. And so what if the dragons are a bit grindy and a bit tough to do, depending on your item level? You are literally playing an MMO. And if you think Neverwinter is a grind, then you have no idea what happens in other MMOs. Neverwinter is a walk in the park compared to other MMOs out there. And Neverwinter is pretty fun. Furthermore, calling a 5 to 6 minute dragon run for high-end groups grindy is just funny to me. Lower-end groups take 15 to 20 minutes. And like I said, and so what? Work for your keep and earn everything you have. And once you have what you need, be proud of your achievement because you reached your goals, even if you shed blood, sweat, and tears for it. Most of you have known me for years and I never applaud Cryptic for hardly anything. But for these dragon hunts, I applaud them. A job well done. You all asked for more dragons. We all did, including myself. Now you have them, so enjoy them. MMOs should be frustrating. They should make you mad and angry. They should make you want to uninstall and make you want to get better through your failures. They should give you excitement and all those feelings above. Here, listen to me raging again. Holy fuck, I hate this fucking dragon. Yeesh, bro. What, you guys think I'm ashamed to admit it? These hunts make me mad, but I love them regardless. And I said it before in a previous video. If you are not completing Ancients, then your group or you are not ready for it. Get ready, do better, and then you will be rewarded. Nobody's gonna pat you on the back and say good job if you haven't earned it. Fuck that. Earn it. That's it. That's all you have to do. So yeah, I'm gonna pat Cryptic on the back and say these hunts are awesome in my opinion and nobody can convince me otherwise. I'm having so much fun doing them. The disappointment will come if they nerf them because they are perfect exactly how they are. Obviously, if some bugs exist, which they probably do, fix them, but don't change the dragons overall. Remember, this is Dungeons & Dragons, and this is Tiamat. Tiamat dragons. If you want them to be in the walk in the park, then go and take a walk in the park. That's it. Anyways, let me know if you agree or am I crazy for liking these dragons. Maybe I'm a sucker for punishment, maybe my save word is more, which it absolutely is, but all I know is I'm having fun for the first time since the Redeemed Citadel. And that's about it. So I'm going to go now, but don't forget to comment below. More vids incoming. Don't forget to sub and like and maybe even become a member. But for me now, it's time to go because I got to go touch my member. And that's way too much information, but it's okay. I overshare sometimes and you're just going to have to be okay with it. Okay, bye.
Valentra ends here. I swear it.